Good afternoon and welcome to the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex here in Saginaw, Michigan for the U14 State Cup Championship. I'm Josh Hackley here with you on a beautiful day. It's a little breezy, but we've had some really great games so far as it is Championship Sunday here at the MSYSA State Cup Finals. Right now in this game we have a couple of games for you between the U14 National Union Black against the U14 Michigan Jaguars green, the 03 green against the 03 black. As you might imagine, the Jaguars are in the green. The Nationals in their blue with black shorts. We just got there was some a couple of injury situations, and they had to wait the lineups until the last minute, so we're just gathering that right now. But I do have the starters for your Jaguars. Starting in goal, Shane Marinkovic. Josh Peterman at the back, the defender, along with Jacob Grebe. Tristan Whalen and Kellen Clegg. Starters across the back line. Midfield, Tyler Folk, Nick Williamson, Alex Dieck. And up top, Colin Breen, Jonah Hogel. Find our missing, and Justin Harris rounds out the starting lineup for the Jaguars. For the Nationals Union, literally handed to me just moments ago. It looks like we might already have a change in store, so this is pretty interesting. Nationals Union going from left to right. There's starters. In goal, Brandon Gardeau. Carlito and Cowie. Brandon Mukalari. Florian Mulbert, another one. Christian Polasic. Matt Rafferty, Rene Robert, Benjamin Stamatovsky, Enzo Sugamelli, Anthony Waller, and Eric Werbrock. As your starting lineup, as I mentioned, just shuffling things around just right up until kickoff for this U14 final. Just a few minutes ago, we had the U17 final, and it was Kingdom SC from Kalamazoo winning the first State Cup title for a Southwest Michigan team. There's a header toward goal, and it's wide. They beat Nationals Union. We're going to have Nationals Union for the rest of the day here on field number 2. Nationals Union, of course, in the last game, U17s. They are here for the U14s, and they will be in the U13s. Their head coach, Granthik Chatterjee, who is in charge of the U17s. He's also in charge of the U13s. Busy day for him. It's tough to get a hold of. He's working hard out here, as all these coaches are, trying to determine State Cup champions. For the Michigan Jaguars, they are coached by James Renton. We got a corner kick here for the Jaguars. Right-footed in-sway. It goes all the way through, right onto the doorstep, and cleared by the Nationals. You're expecting a big, well-struck, floating ball into the wind, and we got a low-line drive shot that took a bounce right at the 6. That was nearly trouble for the Nationals Union. Jaguars with it at the back. Number 11, Bo Cummins. There's Bo Cummins actually came into the game just moments ago, so on top of all the roster upheaval here for the starting lineup, we had a change in the opening few minutes. I'm not sure if that was injury related or what the situation is, but Cummins is in the ball game playing up top. Into the middle, headed into the box, coming off his line. Goudreau coming out there. Brandon Goudreau. Goudreau is easy to spot out there in the red. Big head of hair. The back line clears it out, and that will be a throw-in for the Nationals. Pass into the middle, intercepted by the Jaguars. Down the left wing here for the Nationals. Mukalari into the box. I'll stay with it, nearly taken right back away. That's Nick Williamson. Cummins. Left-footed shot is blocked. Falls into the box. Crosses into the middle. Nobody there. Falls to the right side. Shot and saved by Goudreau. Carlito and Cowie. Corner kick attempt here for the Nationals. And right into the middle, it's headed up, pinballed around, shot from in close. Goudreau is there. Player's right on the doorstep. All takes a bounce, ends up with the Nationals. Eric Werbruck. Tough spin and sent out. The top of the box, here's Cummins. Left-footed shot, blocked again. Second time that's happened already, and he wins the ball back. And a shot by number 18, a shot and wide. Matt Rafferty with the attempt. Sorry, my goalkeeper's mixed up. Apologize. Shane Marinkovic is the Jaguars goalkeeper. Ooh, the ball nearly got behind him there. Took a tricky bounce. On the ground, they went down to the near side. Nationals trying to turn. Battle for the ball, a little help defense coming out. Coming in from number 12, Tristan Whalen. Throw in for the Nationals. Jaguars take it away. Up the wing, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a green throw. Throw in on the near side, Eric Werbrook. Gonna take this one. Cross into the middle, nobody there. Cleared out by the Jaguars, but one right back. Comes the goal kick, teeing this one up. A little too strong of a touch up in the air for the Jaguars. And the Union connect a few passes, deflected out. That'll stay with the Union. All left in the middle, cleared out by the Jaguars. Now back to midfield. It pounded right back in by the Nationals, and they give chase. And right behind us, I believe, not sure what game that is, but someone just scored. If that confused you, considering the action on this field. Both teams still feeling each other out. Throw in for Nationals. On the right side, across into the middle with the D headed away. Far side. National dribbling through traffic. Robert plays it out wide. Try to gain the end line across on the ground. Nothing doing there. And there's a shot deflected in front. It's loose and over the bar. That's going to be a corner kick. Nationals putting on the pressure. Corner kick coming, Carlito and Cowie. Take it with his right foot. And we got a change here as Colin Breen checking out, and checking in is Lando Lodato. Ball takes a deflection, falls right back to the Nationals, but offside. Thought he had a clear path into goal. free kick for the Jags. Another throw incoming, so breeze picks up a little bit. The wind blowing, I guess, toward the camera would be a good way to describe this, going across the field. Another change. Nationals are going to bring in a couple of players. Ian Burke, number 5. And we have 2 number 11s on the field. That would appear to be the case. I'll try to solve that mystery for you. A foul, and the Jaguars will take the free kick. Free kick coming for the Jags. Bend the ball right into the box. It's loose, pinballed around, and cleared by the Nationals. Ball knocked away. Jaguars with it. Back the other way they come. Trying to get a break going, and it goes right back into Nationals territory, and big blast on the way from goalkeeper Marinkovic. Another long free kick for the Jaguars. Made number 19, Alec Dieck. All the way through to the goalkeeper. Ball loose in front, and it's spinning around, and it's going to be passed down to number 5 and headed over the bar. That was Zach Townsend. Well, that ball's a dangerous spot here as we're solving the mystery of the 2 number 11 players.
That's 71. Should be 71. Thank you. Okay. Wait, so who's the other 11?
Jaguars coming out to the near side, and that'll be out for a Nationals throw. We have solved the mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Xavier Chow is the number 11 on the near side. Bo Cummins is supposed to be 71, but clearly that 7 didn't make its way onto the jersey. But he is that's the lineup situation we have is we have another goal kick. So all right, Edward Sicky about to check into the game for the Nationals. Number 9. He will replace number 44 or number 24, Rene Robert. I think we're finally all caught up. Shane Marinkovic will tee this one up. His goal kick is we'll also get the clock fixed up for you as well. A couple more changes, 3 more changes coming for the Nationals at the next stoppage. Another throw in coming, and here come the subs. 3 of them coming in. Number 23, Joshua Relima. Number 10, Brandon Mukalari. And number 3, Eric Werbruck. All sorts of lineup fun today. They replace Florian Mulbert, Zach Townsend, and number 14, Anthony Waller come out of the game. I think we're about done with number mix-ups and roster drama. So we're back underway. Under 14 State Cup final here in Saginaw. Josh Hackley here with you. We're in the 22nd minute, scoreless between these two teams. The Jaguars and the Nationals Union. Right side, Ian Burke. It's across to the top of the D. Cummins is there. Brings it down. Werbruck. Crosses to the wing. Knocked away, nearly cleared. Deflects off of Mukalari. The Nationals maintain possession for a moment. And it'll be a Jags throw on the far side. Knocked down, that's Ian Burke. Right side, Werbruck attracts a couple of defenders. Has it knocked away, but it ends up right back to Burke. Throw in, and we're gonna get a sub. Kellen Clegg will enter the ball game for the Jaguars. He will replace Jacob Grebe. Stays with the Blues. Cummins challenges that one, comes away with it. Has it knocked away, and they send it to the far side. Lots of green over on that side of the field. Comes down to Hoggle. Should be Hogel, I would guess. But I'm gonna go with Hogel. Deflected out. That'll be Nationals ball. Ball deflected off a Jaguars player, and he comes away with it. Williamson. Nationals back with the ball. They've had the majority of the pressure on here in the Jaguars half of the field. Now they switch it with Chow on the far side. Cross into the box, headed out. Right at the top of the D, and that is Williamson to get that one away. Justin Harris. Harris still with it. Leaves it off. Nice move to get away from one defender. The tackle takes care of the ball on the other side. Here comes Sicky. Up to Cummins. Fights off one and gets bumped off the ball, and that's a foul. Whalen called for the foul, and that'll give a free kick to the Nationals near the corner flag. Cummins will come out. Get Zach back in the game, along with, gets a breather. Once you get down to the U14, U13 level, it's almost like hockey line changes in some cases. Lots of movement in and out of the game. Here comes the cross going far post, right into the danger area. It's loose, and that shot is well off the mark. Werbrook had all day to hit that one and just shanked it to the left side. Might have had a little bit of spin on it. Goal kick on the way from Rinkovic. Ball through the middle, and boy, the Nationals just aren't letting the Jaguars move the ball down the middle. It's trying to push them out to the wings and see if they can do any damage there. Knocked out. Throw in for the Nationals. And I'll stay with the Nationals again. Just moving the ball up the wing. The wind picks up. Blowing across the field. Could make crosses and corner kicks a little more interesting. That one not so much, as just a low driver looking for Townsend. Chow tracks it down for the Nationals, but too much on that one. Throw in for the Jaguars. Vincent Stockton will get it in. Deep shot. That's an easy center field grab. Huge baseball fans on our crew today, so they'll appreciate the reference. Marinkovic will punt this one away. They get all the sports involved. You get punts, and then eventually they'll start kicking the ball like penalty kills in hockey. So equal opportunity broadcast today. Here's the Nationals. Through, and there's a foul in the middle of the field. I'm not sure what Kellen Clegg thought should happen there. It was a pretty clear foul. He threw up his arms anyway. Ball played to the edge of the box. Nationals. Mukalari. Cleared out by the Jags. So it has been, in contrast to the under-17 final, which we just had. Another throw-in coming from the, so yeah, just like the U17s, the Nationals, it was pretty much Kalamazoo, the Kingdom were in their end and running the show, although they did get a counterattack goal. Quite the opposite here in this game at the under-14 final, as the Nationals have been pushing the agenda here in the first half. They're in the 31st minute. Never a dull moment at these soccer tournaments. Always lots of shouting going on somewhere. So we have a full complex here today, although things have cooled off a little bit as the day has gone on. Just about every field occupied, certainly this morning. Nationals with the free kick right into the arms of Marinkovic. Oh, he left that one short. And he gets to pick that one right back up after hitting his own player in the back. Actually worked out pretty well because he had mishit it, so it's good that he got another attempt. Although the ball ended up back in his end, and we're going to get a goal kick. So the Jaguars having their struggles getting the ball out of their own end. Salad Jalad going to come into the game for the Jaguars. Bo Cummins for the Union. Oh, I see. I see the little tape on the one of his number 11 jersey. I believe is supposed to be a 7. It was a worthy effort, but it didn't work out so well. Here comes Cummins, with his makeshift 71 jersey. Here's Cummins down, going to the near post, looking to cross that one. That was certainly not an attempt on target. Florian Mulbert will look to check back into the ball game. Mulbert in. He replaces Joshua Relema. And again, the Nationals keep it in. Here is Cummins. Can't hold it in. Throw in for the Jaguars. And another sub coming for the Jaguars. Leo Ifuku checking in. Jonah Hogel coming out. All right to Harris. Harris trying to go across the field and commits the foul. And another change here, number 14, Anthony Waller comes in. Eric Werbruck has a seat. Certainly no complaints about fresh legs in this game, and plenty of substitutions going on. Free kick to the Michigan Jaguars. Nationals tracking it down, finding the Jaguars getting into Nationals territory. We'll see what they can do with it. Gets it loose, plays it in, deflected off the backside of a player, and now Cummins back the other way. And tried one touch too many. And that is the whistle. We go in scoreless here after the first 35 minutes here in Saginaw. The under 14 State Cup. They play two 35-minute halves in this neck of the woods. Two 10-minute halves in overtime. They play them in full. And, of course, kicks from the mark if no winner is determined. So National Union and the Michigan Jaguars scoreless here in Saginaw. Coming up next, we'll have the under 13 State Cup. It'll be the Nationals Union and the AC Milan Detroit. So stick around for that. We'll have more soccer action from the MSYSA State Cup Finals here in Saginaw. I'm Josh Hackala. Stay tuned for the second half coming up next. All right, welcome back to Saginaw for the second half of the Under-14 State Cup Final between the Michigan Jaguars and the Nationals Union. And it is scoreless between these two teams, playing 35-minute halves as we kick things off. Nationals Union going from right to left in their blue uniforms, the Jaguars in the green, going the opposite way. Nationals Union coming into this game 5-0-0. They have not allowed a single goal throughout the entire competition. You would call them the favorites on paper. They 20 goals for, none against. They defeated the RSC Lightning 6-0 in the round of 16. 3-0 winners over Michigan Wolves in the quarterfinals. And to get here, they had to beat Kingdom SC 2-1. Ball deflected in front by the Jaguars, loose and cleared. So we're just underway here, and on the other side, the Jaguars, they came in, they just have one blemish on their record, a draw. As they cross it in, headed toward goal by Cummins, and we have a new goalkeeper in there as well. Get you that information here momentarily. The other goalkeeper, Noah Madsen. They're splitting halves here between the two teams. Jaguars come in 4-0-1, 13 goals for, 1 against. They beat Midwest United White 2-0 in the round of 16. They beat Midwest United Royal 1-0 in the quarterfinals. And in the semifinals, it was a 2-1 result. They beat Michigan Alliance FC. They're just tending to number 10 out there, Jonah Hogel. Looks like they're gonna sub him off. Taking his time getting off the field here. It's got a little bit of a limp there. We're going to go tend to him on the sideline. At least he's up walking around on it. It's always a positive sign. So he's going to come off the field, and then they will replace him. So he has to come off the field injured, and then they're going to put him right back out there. They had a player getting up off the bench. Looked like he was set to come right back in, and he's right back out. Madsen with the punt. Sorry, that's still Goudreau out there for Nationals Union. Madsen's on the other end. Here in the 40th minute. Headed forward by Rulema. Nice fancy footwork at the back by Dieck. Throw in for the Jaguars, and here comes the sub. Mulbert will check in. And okay, I guess they're gonna bring him in the next stoppage. Nationals win the ball on the right wing. Play it wide. Look for help in the middle. Defense closing. They get the cross off. It's headed back toward the middle, and a collision in front. Volleyed, and it goes wide, and a whistle. That's a rough collision. So here comes Mulbert. Seems like Hogel is still bothered a little bit by whatever knock he took moments ago. So Mulbert checks in. Relema will come out. Chow pushing up, heads it forward, gives chase. Both number 11s converge on this one, and here's Chow winning the ball and clearing for the Jaguars. Nationals back at it, crossing. Cummins heads it down, but too far in front. Wasn't able to catch up with it. Chow down the left wing. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Nationals. Another throw for the Nationals. Oh, that'll stay actually. Yep, it is for the Nationals. They're down the wing. It's a good battle down there in the corner, into the middle. Madsen grabs it out of the air and punts it forward quickly. Another throw as the wind picks up a little bit. Still blowing across the field toward the camera. I mean, here's Townsend. Stops, tries to cut it back. Good defense by Whalen, and that'll be a corner kick for the Nationals. A right-footed outswinger, and they go far post, a little too far, and that'll be a goal kick for the Jags. Another change for the Nationals. Carlito Ankawi. Come in, Zachary Townsend will have a seat. Boot this one away. The low driving goal kick. Nationals play it quickly, but too far, and it'll be a throw in for the Jaguars. Having a tough time breaking through in the middles. We're in the 45th minute. They play 70-minute games here at the U14 level. Headed forward by the Jags. Back and forth they go. That'll be a Union throw. Chow launches it upfield. Can he get there in time? He can. He crosses it in. Cummins is there, plays it back, and knocked away nicely by the Jaguars. That was Williamson on the defense. Cross into the middle, cleared out. And we got 2 substitutions coming in. Kellen Clegg, number 15, and Landon Lodato will enter. That will replace Tyler Folk. Tyler Folk and Jacob Greep. Nationals go down the line looking for Cummins, wearing the makeshift number 71 out there. Ball knocked away, deflected out, and Jaguars ball. Nationals on the ground, going Jaguars, now back the other way. Pressure put on by Cummins, and they clear it out again. Like I said, role reversal here is the Nationals creating most of the chances here today and pushing the issue against the Jaguars. And there is Cummins with a big high cross, takes a bounce. Players battling for the ball. Cummins comes away with it. Crosses, goes far post. He's sitting wide open for a goal. Brandon Mukalari was just sitting there all by himself right there at the 6. He had all day, and he buried it with his head. Brandon Mukalari. 1-0 Nationals. That goal was a long time coming. They had been pushing the issue, and they had finally with the breakthrough in the 48th minute. And they're continuing to put on the pressure. Union Nationals trying to bounce back, or the Nationals Union falling in the U17 final in the previous game on this field. A 2-1 score there. It was Kingdom SC winning the U17 State Cup final. And earlier we had Midwest United defeating the Michigan Wolves 3-1 to kick off the day in the U19. Wind picking up quite a bit, still blowing across the field toward the camera. And we're going to have a free kick from that side of the field. So the wind, they're going to be going with the wind across the field. So they can get it up in the jet stream, and they can definitely get it to this far post. And they've got a couple of players there with a little bit of height. Might be able to get ahead on it. There it is, going right down the middle, and 2 players were there. Chow tracks it down, and there's a whistle underneath. Executed that just as I imagine they planned it. Got a little wind behind the ball and had a little bit of mustard on it, and they nearly put it in for the second goal. 1-0 Nationals here in the 50th minute. Brandon Mukalari with the lone goal so far. It's It's going to be a Nationals Union afternoon here. We've got Nationals Union in the previous game, Nationals Union in this game, and Nationals Union in the fourth and final game of the day. The U13 final coming up next. And we got 3 changes coming in for the Nationals as they continue to play on. And there's a whistle, and we're going to get those subs in. Edward Sicky, Zach Townsend, and number 7, Christian Palaszczuk will enter the game. Cummins will come out. I believe it was Cummins who assisted on that goal. He's been a threat throughout the day. And we got Mubert and Ankawi coming out of the game. So 3 new faces for the Nationals. All headed up at the back line. The Jaguars looking for an equalizer. A dangerous ball. They play it out wide. Whalen sends it up the line and sticks with it, draws the foul. And he doesn't look happy about it. And a little bit of pain there. Oh, he is slow to get up. 50. Boy, he sure is trying, though. Nobody warming up on the Jaguar sideline. Eric Werbruck going to check into the ball game for the Nationals with the stoppage. He'll replace Anthony Waller. Comes out and Jaguars switching fields. Here's Peterman. And a bad pass there on the near side. Intended for Stockton. Takes the ball to pass into Harris. Harris gets by one defender. Can he get by another? Cuts to his left. Plays it square, but not enough juice on it. Jaguars keep pressing. They need a goal. And Harris falls right to Harris at the edge of the box, cuts back inside. He's got goalie one-on-one and scores! Justin Harris. The great individual move there, cut back to his left. He had plenty of space and ties this game up. And that pressure paid off for the Jaguars. It was all Nationals Union for a while there. But then once they started to see that the tide was starting to shift, the Jaguars knew they had to push for this equalizer. They picked it up. 1-1 is the score. Travis Harris has been dangerous throughout the day and pays off in a big way up top. Still a ways away from this, but the extra time rules are 10 minutes. 2 10-minute periods played in their entirety. Well, here's hoping we don't come down to that. Here's the Jaguars crossing far post. He's open, hits the post. Much like the goal that was scored by the Nationals Union in the 48th minute by Mukalari. The same situation, only this time it was Jonah Hogel who was right there just sitting by himself at the far post. He had a little bit more more pressure on him than maybe Mukalari did. Nationals bring Robert coming out of the game. Hockey style line changes continue here as we move players in and out. Cummins back in the game, Bo Cummins. Going deep down the line, nobody there. Tries to keep it alive, and he doesn't. Goal kick. All the scoring coming in the second half. 48th minute, Mukalari for the Nationals Union, and then just moments ago, the 54th minute, Travis Harris with the equalizer here at the Under-14 State Cup Final here in Saginaw. Josh Hackley here with you on a beautiful day. Just normally you'd complain about a windy day, but you know, it's kind of keeping us all pretty cool here, at least for those of us who are underneath a tent, I guess. Throw from Nationals. Volleyed forward. Here's Harris. Touches it wide. That's Hogel. Cuts back. Hogel against Chow, and looks like a little shove on the way in. It'll be a goal kick. Another change coming from the Nationals. Anthony Waller going to check into the game. One of their outside backs. He will replace Xavier Chow, who's played pretty well. He's came off the bench in the first half. Then really active out on the wing. Well, headed down to Cummins. Nice move to get by one defender. Does not fool the second. And that will be Jaguars' ball. Good defense by the Jags. Harris. Nice pass into space. Williamson up the wing. Now cutting back into the inside, a shot and a save. Goudreau with the stop. Takes a big bounce the other way. Jaguars have come alive really in this last 10 minutes. We are running into the 59th minute and a whistle. Oh, foul on the Nationals. Here come the Jags. Far side. Townsend plays it long all the way through to Noah Madsen. And ball is hit wide to the sideline. Nothing doing there. Hogel gave chase, but it was out of his reach. Carlito and Kawi set to check back into the ball game. He will replace Christian Palisage. Werbrook. Long down the line. Trying to usher it out. Ball was not going to make it there. And cleared up. Oh, nice ball chipped forward by Ifuku. Jaguars with the pressure. Ifuku. Knocked away by the Nationals, and back they come, but it's stolen away by the back line. It's good defense there by Alex Diek. Good tackle. And Jags win the ball again. There's Hogel and falls harmlessly to Goudreau. Approaching the 61st minute. It is a 70-minute game here in the U14 State Cup Final. And a foul, and some of the parents over there can't believe it. Free kick to the Nationals. Another throw, and Nationals still putting the pressure on. We're tied at 1. Each team scoring goals in the second half. 6 minutes apart. 48th and 54th minutes, and here comes Townsend. Lost it out. That'll be a goal kick. Noah Madsen will tee this one up. It's it up past midfield, headed forward. Cummins gives chase, and it'll stay with the Nationals. A couple more changes coming. The Union will send Ian Burke and Rene Robert into the game. Townsend will come out. Bring Townsend and Matt Rafferty. Cross into the middle, dangerous, and Cummins is there to put it down with his left foot as it blocked, and the tricky spin made it difficult. And the Jaguars give chase. Clear it out, and it'll be Jaguars' ball. The pressure paying off. Ifoku and Hogel up top for the Jaguars. Colin Breen going to check in. Started the game today, coming back into the ball game. Now a throw-in for Vincent Stockton. Gets his first touch right away and nearly wins it, and he does. He now still battling. Into the middle. And the Nationals clear. Oh, and just like that, they're back the other way. Cummins giving chase. Nationals still pushing. And the Jags take it away. Another clearance and all the way through. Union out for another throw in as they Jaguars continue to put the pressure on. 65th minute, just about 5 minutes to go in this one. A little tug. We're gonna get a foul, and the Jaguars will get a free kick just on the edge of the Union third. Alex Dieck will step up, one of the team's captains. Everybody to the far side of the field there. Long kick to the far corner. Falls to Harris. And the Nationals get it out. Here's Cummins. Oh, and he had Nkawi just out there by himself. They still do, and Nkawi so frustrated. He's just out there on the left wing by himself, and nobody saw him. Xavier Chow comes back into the ballgame. Also, Matt Rafferty returns. Edward Sicky and Benjamin Stamatovsky. They'll exit as they are getting all sorts of fresh legs in there for the final 5 minutes of the game, or of regulation, I should say. If we are tied after it's all said and done, the end of regulation will be 2 10-minute overtime periods. Little substitution confusion. I'm going to add a little bit more time to the end of this one. 67th minute. Just play a 70-minute game at the U14 level. Townsend back in. And here comes, what do we got? I'm going to try that over again. Because coming out of the game is Nick Williamson, and entering number 21, Salad Jalad. Off the corner, hide into the box. They collapse on it. It falls. That one off a hand, and that's the call. Handball, I believe that was Cummins that got his hand on it. Jaguars with the free kick. Brandon Mukalari set to come back into the ball game. He is the goal scorer for the Nationals. Scored it in the 48th minute on a header, just about as easy a header as you're gonna get. He was right there on the doorstep in front of goal. Had plenty of space and just headed it in for the game's first goal. Travis Harris equalized 6 minutes later, and that's where we're at. 1-1 in this U14 State Cup final here in Saginaw. Josh Hackley here with you, and we're enjoying an afternoon full of soccer. Got champions crowned left and right around here. Jonah Hogel coming back into the game with one of the other captains. Leo Ifuku coming out of the game. Hogel back in. We're into the 70th minute. Probably just a couple of minutes of stoppage time. I believe the assistant referee is calculating that up. Ball on the ground in the Nationals all the way through. Cummins giving full chase. Forces a kick. Hogel gets tripped up. Jaguars with the throw in. What are we pointing to? We have a he's taking a knee down, got a injured player. Coach comes out. Here's we're gonna add a few minutes left in this one, left in regulation. All right, so we're getting word from the sideline, a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time being added onto this one. If they remain tied after 70 minutes, then we will have 2 10-minute extra time periods. Jacob Grebe going to come into the game, the defender, to replace Kellen Clegg. So defender for defender, and Clegg is going to go get some treatment. All right. Jaguars back underway here. Are we going to see a late winner in this U14 State Cup final? Here's Hogel. Gets to the end line, goes down, and they're going to call penalty. Hogel draws the penalty, and we have a chance for a stoppage time winner, or certainly a go-ahead goal, but Hogel gaining the end line, gets tripped up, goes down, and we're ready for a penalty kick. Brandon Goudreau. Some stoppage time drama here at the U14 State Cup final. Looks like it is going to be number 19, Alec Dieck, the captain. Probably got the biggest foot on the team here. He can hit him, and that's why he's in there. Just trying to find a nice patch of grass to put that on, and it looks like he's found it. Could this decide the U14 championship? It does! Alex Dieck scores the penalty kick, and it's a 2-1 game. There's still a few minutes left in the stoppage time, and they said a minimum of 4 minutes, so I would say they roughly have maybe 2.5 minutes left. Plenty of time. In the first game of the day, we had 2 goals scored in 2 minutes. So the referee signaling to the coach there that there's 2 minutes of stoppage time left. It's nice to get an update from the center referee. You don't always get that. You have to ask really nicely. And just as that goal is scored, the wind starts to pick up. And here come the Nationals Union. Can the Jaguars hold on? When this game started, it did not look like the Jaguars were going to be able to pull this one off. They was all Nationals Union to start the game. And we have a player down. So we got to get some more time added on to this one. Looks like a little cramp. And we're going to have to get a sub here. Carlito Nkawi is going to come into the game for the Nationals. They're going to take off a defender and bring on a wing. So kitchen sink time for the Nationals. Jaguars down the wing. Goes out of bounds. The clock continues to tick. Headed out, Nationals ball. They're scrambling, looking for this late equalizer. Down the wing, back out. And that's gonna be Jaguars ball. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Jaguars, and that is your game and your championship. The Jaguars stun the Nationals Union on a late penalty kick. Congratulations, the Michigan Jaguars green, the 03 green winning the U14 State Cup final by the score of 2-1. We had a goal in the 48th minute to start things off with the Nationals Union. It looked like it was going to be all Nationals Union in this one. Mukalari scores from point-blank range, heads it home, makes it 1-0. 6 minutes later, Travis Harris answers in the 54th minute on a nice individual play where he cut back to his left, got into the penalty box, and just beat the keeper one-on-one to tie the game up. And then the penalty kick, it was Jonah Hogel who drew the penalty, gained the end line, drew the foul, and it was Alex Dieck with the late stoppage time penalty kick to win this one 2-1. Congratulations to the Michigan Jaguars, your U14 State Cup champions. For the next game, we'll have our final game here on this field. The U13s, the Nationals Union, are so far 0 for 2 on this field today. They will try to break that streak when they will take on the AC Milan Detroit in the U13 final coming up next. Stick around. We'll have one more game coming to you from Field 2 of the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh Hackler. Once again, your final score, Michigan Jaguars 2, Nationals Union 1. Jaguars are the U14 State Cup champions. We'll be right back with the U13s in just a minute.